Oh, of course he's not on. The fucking Vikings lost.
Well, I mean,
Sourpuss.
Hold on, Carl. He didn't come in after the Vikings first loss too. Remember?
yeah, but I think that was planned. He said he wasn't going to be there like that week or something.
Convenient.
Yeah, that's the gypsy magic
That's
right there.
that
He knew they were
gypsy
going to lose both
magic,
times.
bro. That's that gypsy shit right there. All right, what do you guys think? Start this thing up. All right,
Yep.
We'll start this bitch up. We're down one, but LDRS, the offs. Supposed to be 4 of us, but there's 3 of us. We have a MIA member here, the gypsy himself. We don't know where he is. Hopefully he's okay. I hope he's okay. I'll just insert his picks manually after the fact. I'm sure we'll hear from him at some point. Carl, Combo, what's up, boys? How we doing?
What's uppers?
That.
Oh, that's the wrong button. Hey, I didn't give away our thing. We're good. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, so last week, motherfucking Carl, 5-1. 5-1. The Vikings got him. The team he's not fucking with, they got him. Speaking of which, let me go and just cross that off Evan's future pick here. Minnesota's gone. Okay, so as of right now, we still have all our futures. Combo, Detroit, KC. Evan has KC left. Myself, Detroit, Buff. And Carl, Detroit, Baltimore. Carl scored motherfucking 6 points. Evan was in second at 3.5, followed by John at 3 points, and myself at 2. That was pretty bad.
I beat you.
Shut up. Carl was 5-1. Evan and John were both 3-3, and then I was 2-4. Really got screwed hard. Chargers losing sucked. Good job, Carl. Washington winning sucked. Good job, Carl. Literally, the only game you missed was Minnesota, and he went full on Darnold on us. Full Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Fuck Houston, but, I mean, they got a matchup this week, don't they, Combo?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So, let's see. Let me pop up for the people here. Okay, we got 4 games. Saturday, Sunday. Oh, God. Choking over here. I'm sad. We don't have no Evan. Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, 1:30 and 5 o'clock. And then Sunday, we have early games, noon and 3:30. Those will be early Sunday for most. First game, Houston, Kansas City. Next, Washington Lions. Then we got Rams, Eagles, Baltimore, Buffalo. We got some good matchups, boys. The only thing that I have some. You know what? I don't want to get. You know what? I'm not going to say that. We're going to wait. We're going to wait for that. We might as well just jump into this thing, don't you think? We don't have to recap last week full, should we?
Nah.
Well, let's do this real fast because I missed most of Saturday. Chargers. So what? Quarterback. He just threw a bunch of picks. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, more than the
wide
season.
receivers. The wide receivers dropped a couple. Will Disley dropped. It went through his hands. Dude just picked it off. There were some errant throws, but really the Chargers kind of just shot themselves in the foot. They were in that game for a while, and then they just kept making mistakes. So
yeah, well, damn it, and I had some money riding on Herbert's ass. That sucks. He threw like 3 interceptions all year, and he had 4 in one game. It happened to be the postseason. Pittsburgh, Baltimore. Pittsburgh, man, they look like ass, huh? I did catch that game.
Yep.
Baltimore steamrolled Pittsburgh, so Russell Wilson's out of Pittsburgh, right? Because he was only a 1-year deal, and he was getting paid by Denver to be there, I believe. So that's going to be interesting to see. Denver, Buffalo. Denver.
They still had to give him the veteran minimum, so he was getting paid by both.
Oh, well, he's still getting breaded. And his wife makes plenty of money. He'll be fine. He'll be just fine. Denver, Buffalo. Denver came out in that first drive and scored fast and early, and I was like, oh shit, we got a ball game here. I mean, and that was it. That was the end of the story there. Done. Baltimore. I don't know if you guys saw last week's episode. I made a photo of what Joshua Prone looks like. Him sitting in front of fire holding a bottle of lube.
What, the baby oil?
Yeah, he was ready. That's Joshua Prone, man. And Denver got it. Denver got laid down in front of that fire, and it went down. Green Bay at Philadelphia. Green Bay's offense looked bad. It looked bad. Philadelphia actually, they look kind of clunky too. It's not like Philadelphia was steamrolling them early because that game was close until what? Late in the third quarter, and then it was over, essentially.
Well,
damn it.
the Phillies defense looked good.
That's their strongest suit, right?
Their offense wasn't clicking, but their defense was giving Green Bay problems from the jump.
I like Coach LaFleur too. I think he's a good coach, but I don't know. We'll see what happens there. We'll be talking about them anyways on the next round. Now, god damn it, fucking Baker lost. Shit. I was really hoping to see him in the next round. Washington, I don't know. Fuck you, Washington. I don't like you. And then Minnesota Rams. We all saw what happened there. Rams sack the shit out of Sam Darnold. The Vikings always do weird shit. The only games they lost this season were to the Rams and Eagles. That's it. They lost, 3 games all year or 2 games? Yeah, they lost to the Rams early in the year.
3.
Yeah, see? There you go. They lost. Yeah.
They lost to Detroit, too.
Oh, well, that's what it was.
Ramrod.
It's Detroit and Rams. That's the only games they lost all year. 2 to Detroit, 1 to the Rams. Good job, Philly. I mean, not Philly. Vikings. Well, combo. We got a resident KC fan in the house. Houston is going to Kansas City. Kansas City's a massive favorite at 8.5 right now, so they're worth 2 if anyone's taking Houston. They're worth 2. Now, Houston's defense turned it up against Chargers, but you know what? Instead of this, I'm going to go to you, Combo. I want to hear you. How is KC going to dominate this game? Because there's no way you're picking Houston.
There's no way I'm picking Houston. I'm just hoping this is not a look-pass game, because it very well could be. You never know. That's all I'm hoping.
You don't sound
So
nervous
for
at
the
all.
playoffs, I'm bringing them back, baby. What's
You
up?
bringing the cards back? You got my homies?
It's Casey all day. Bringing them back, baby, for the playoffs.
You brought the cards back for the playoffs, Carl. How you feel about that?
I'm not very excited about it.
He's intimidated, John. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. Well.
Fuck his weak ass card. You couldn't even tell who it was. It's like Kermit the Frog on that card.
What do you? It's Mahomes. That's obvious. Hey,
Is it?
hey, hold on a sec.
He looks like he's doing a go-go dance.
Hold on. That's a sassy ass pose. That's a sassy ass pose, dude.
Exactly.
Hold on a sec. Yeah, fuck.
And then he
Fucking
just
hit
goes
it.
left-handed for a touchdown.
Oh man, I'll tell you what. I think Kelsey, because this is probably it for him, right? So, I imagine Kelsey. They're probably gonna do the same thing. They're probably gonna use him an extra lineman. I think we're not gonna see him get fully opened up until they play Baltimore or Buffalo in the next round. But as far as that goes, I don't think Kansas City covers. They haven't covered anything all year. But I'm picking Kansas City. I'm not gonna pick Houston. Carl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even though Houston beat the Chargers last week, I thought they outplayed how they've been playing, and their offense didn't look great either. So KC's defense will definitely give them more problems, I think, than the Chargers defense did last week, which is saying something because the Chargers had the number 1 scorer or least give up points as defense. They were number 1, so I think Kansas City will give them problems, though.
Okay, so we're gonna assume Evan would have took Houston, right? All right, Houston for Evan. Okay, Evan took Houston in that game. All right, next game. This is gonna go by quick. It's not gonna be very long here. Washington going to Detroit. Washington, you know, people talk about Kansas City having all the luck. I think you got to put Washington inside that group too. They just find ways to win ball games regardless. Jaden Daniels is fucking good at football. Their defense, obviously that's going to be their downfall probably, especially against this Lions team. I mean, Lions are 9.5 point favorites in the playoffs. That's a massive spread. Carl, Washington Lions, where are you going?
Yeah, all the spreads this week are actually pretty biased except one.
Yeah, I agree.
One game.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm going with Detroit. Even though I think Washington's really good, their offense at least, their defense is gonna give them issues, especially in this game. They're going up against Detroit, who is one of the best offenses, and I think Detroit having the week off might help their defense a little bit. So I think Washington might be in some trouble in this game, especially in Detroit. So I got Detroit.
Yeah, I agree. Combo. Mm. Oh, is that golf?
Detroit.
Jared Goff.
It's golf.
Jared Goff.
Yep. The Danimal ain't got nothing on the Lions.
I agree.
They're going to come out firing, and they ain't never going to catch up.
That's what I think is going to happen. I think Detroit's going to come out swinging early, and they're never going to take the foot off the gas. They're going to try and score 100 points. Easily. Easily. If you're watching this and you're a gambler, take Detroit team total over. Whatever that number is, take it. It's probably going to be like 29.5. They're going to score 50. Boom, Detroit. Carl, I mean, Evan, I can't believe he took Washington here. That's crazy. But, yeah, he just, it's wild stuff. It's wild stuff. Part of me was like, I'm just going to take all the dogs that have the big enough spread so I could try and make some points up here. It ain't going to happen. My future's still riding, so I'm still alive here. I got nothing to worry about. I'm still alive in this competition. Next one, Rams, Eagles. I think the Rams are a problem. I think they're a problem. That young front, those guys are mean, man, and they're fast. They get after the football. And then Matthew Stafford, if people just forgot Matthew Stafford won a Super Bowl, like, he's good. He's not bad. Combo, start with you here. Rams are a 6-point underdog going to Philadelphia. The weather probably shouldn't be a factor. I mean, that game's at noon. I think I saw it was like supposed to be like 30 degrees, possible rain. Combo, Rams, Eagles.
I agree with you. The Rams are a problem right now. They're real hot. But I'm going with the Eagles.
Okay. Hurts, fucking Mick Pouty Face. The guy's a sociopath.
You know what? Dude, Goddard is taking the tush push from him.
I saw that. That's because his head, right? Concussion stuff?
Probably.
Yeah, he's all pouty about that too. God, he just drives me wild. Like, his team's doing good, and he's just over there. He just looks sad, like sad panda. I'm gonna do it. I'm taking the Rams.
Do it.
I'm taking the Rams. I'm doing it. I'm taking the Rams for the buff. They can beat. God, I hate Philly. Come on, Rams. Let's go, Rams. Let's fucking do it. Carl, where you going?
Even though the Rams are a problem, I think their offense is scarier than their defense, even though they played well last week. I'm going Philly. Okay. Philly's defense is probably one of the strongest left out of the teams that are still in it. So, and with the run game, I just don't see the Rams getting the same amount of pressure that they got last week. There's no way they're getting 9 sacks again. That was ridiculous.
Well, I don't know. I think the Rams got a legitimate shot to win this ball game. They do. They got a legitimate shot. Evans also took the Rams. He's on the Rams too. It's he's also he feels like they got a shot. They got a shot. He's not spiteful.
I mean, it's the playoffs. All these teams have a shot. It's just it depends. How big of a shot you going? You trying to go to the moon? Because that's probably not happening.
Well. Now see.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna say that he passed on this game.
Damn it! See. Now you're thinking. You know what? Yeah. He did pass on this game. That idiot. No. Look, I just think the Rams are gonna get the tragedy bump like New Orleans did during Katrina. That's all. That's all I'm going on. I think they're gonna get the sympathy boost, all that kind of stuff. Last game, fucking heater of a game. Baltimore, Buffalo, 1-point spread. Baltimore's a 1-point favorite going into Buffalo. Which I thought was surprising, at least in my book. They're a 1-point favorite.
Yep. No, that's how it is right now.
That's how you see it too. So.
Yep.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but the MVP ballots by the AP have already been submitted, I think. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Because it's like, essentially, they should almost be like, whoever wins this game gets the MVP. between
Right.
Lamar and
I was
Allen.
thinking that too.
You know, obviously that's not the case. I think Lamar's going to win the MVP over Josh. Personally, I think he will. Personally,
I think so too. His numbers are better than his.
Yeah.
I don't know. The only case you can make is that I think Allen had more rushing touchdowns. I don't even think he had more total touchdowns,
didn't.
just more rushing touchdowns.
right. And
So
Hey, we calling him that MV3.
is his third one? It is his third one, isn't it? If he
it
wins,
will be if he gets it.
it almost seems like they're just going to give it to Josh because it's like his turn. That's what this thing's turned into. It's not even who's the best player anymore or the most valuable. It's like who's the most marketable. That's what it's turned into. I just got a little scared. Carl, you're going to go first then. Baltimore, Buffalo.
It's really hard to be favored going into somebody else's house. I think we saw that between the Chargers and Houston last week. Everyone thought the Chargers were going to win, and they still had Houston favored. So the fact that Baltimore is favored to me means a lot, even though it's only one. But I'm choosing Baltimore. I think Buffalo just relies a little too much on Joshua. It's a lot to ask every week for him to step up. And if he doesn't play well, which he didn't the first time they met, they'll only score 10 points. So I think Baltimore takes it.
You know, I almost forgot Amari Cooper's even in Buffalo. You know,
He hasn't really made an impact, right?
no, he is not.
I saw that trade. I was just like, oh, they're going to be super good now. And he just hasn't really done much.
No, he hasn't. It's wild, wacky stuff. Combo. This is a big deal for you. Before you pick, who would you rather have in Arrowhead? Baltimore and Lamar or Buffalo and Allen?
Okay, before I say that, I'm just going to say if the NFL script is true, then they're trying to make it as easy as possible for the Chiefs to three-peat. For one of them to be knocked out of the playoffs, to go after each other, I mean, that just makes it easier for us.
It's true. You're not playing one of them in this round. That's not a bad point. You guys got fucking Houston.
But also, it's like, if we get past Houston, it's like pick your poison.
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it?
Yeah, I know. So I don't care who we go against in KC.
Okay.
But I think they're gonna get Joshua proned.
Okay. Boo, boo. I should add that logo back in. Flash it right. Okay.
And I was glad Carl took Baltimore because we would have had all the same picks.
Oh, you and Carl.
Oh, you mean you didn't want to win?
Hey, at this point, Carl pretty much wrapped this thing up after 1 week. Fuck!
I guess I'm going 3-1.
I don't know, man. I've been going back and forth on this. I don't know who the fuck I want to take here. I guess I'm going to take Buffalo just because they're the dog. So I'll just take Buffalo. Lamar could easily win this game. Baltimore's defense is also playing extremely well. People aren't mentioning that. Their fucking defense is playing good. Also, it's not
Much
fair.
better than the start of the year.
And it's not fair they got Derrick Henry, by the way. I just want to put that out there. That's not fair.
I think it's stupid that nobody else really tried to sign him. Like, well, I mean, maybe they did, and he thought that was the best fit, which obviously it was. But
yeah,
I don't know. I don't know who wouldn't want Derrick Henry at this point.
I don't know, man. And I was listening to Booger McFarland was talking about this game, and he was talking about the defense side of it, how Buffalo plays a lot of nickel, where they run two linebackers and they bring that nickel package in. And he said their nickel package DB is like 200 pounds. He's like, he's tackling Henry. He's like, he's going to be tackling Henry. Like, that's the plan. So, I don't know. Give me Buffalo. I'll go Allen because I don't want to get proned either. I don't want that baby oil coming out. Evan also took Buffalo, apparently. He took the Buffs. No, he took Baltimore. That's what he did. Yeah, he got Baltimore. Obviously, those don't matter. I'm going to get his picks from him, and I'll insert them here and there. Okay. All right, boys. Well, shit, that's it. That was quick, down and dirty. Fuck, you guys realize we're already going to have the conference championships next week?
Yep.
That's crazy how fast this shit goes. All right, boys. Well, let's get the fuck out of here. What do you think?
Yep.
All right. Fucking deuce.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Bye.
Fuck off.